Hello to everyone. In this video, let us discuss ionization potential and factors affecting ionization potentials. Okay, see here. First, what is the definition of ionization potential? Let us see here. For example, if we consider a neutral gaseous atom, if we want to remove one electron from neutral gaseous atom, we need to provide some energy. That energy required is known as ionization potential, or simply we can call it as first ionization potential. So what is the definition? The minimum amount of energy required to remove the loosely held, that means loosely bounded electron, that means that is present in outer orbit from a neutral gaseous atom, is known as which one? Ionization potential. So the minimum energy required to remove the outermost electron from a neutral gaseous atom is known as first ionization potential. So now, in case of first ionization potential, neutral atom forms unipositive cation. So this is first ionization potential. And then if we want to go for to remove another electron by supplying some more extra energy, we can remove another electron also. So now here, from unipositive cation, if you provide some extra amount of energy, we get another electron and we can get which one? Dipositive cation, and this is known as second ionization potential. So the amount of heat energy required to remove the another electron from a unipositive ion is known as which one? Second ionization potential. Like that we may go for third ionization potential, fourth ionization potential, like that. But how many IP values are possible for a given element means that equals to its atomic number. That means helium is having IP1 and IP2, two ionization potentials. Lithium is having three ionization potentials. If you go for neon, the number of IP values for neon are how many? Means 10. So like that, number of IP values are equal to that element atomic number. And another thing here, for any given element, second ionization potential is greater than that of first ionization potential. So why happened like this means, if you come to the first ionization potential, here we are removing electron from neutral gaseous atom. But in case of second ionization potential, we have to remove electron from which one? Unipositive ion. So if you compare any neutral atom and unipositive ion, two explanations we may give here. Neutral atom is having larger atomic size, but unipositive ion is having smaller atomic size. As size decreases, what happens here? Nuclear attraction on outer electron increases. So in this case, to remove an extra electron, to remove one more electron from this, now we have to give which one? This time we have to give more amount of energy. Because the electron is near to the nucleus, strong attraction is present. So that is one explanation. And another one, in case of neutral atom, number of electrons are equal to number of protons. That means nuclear charge and electrons charge both are equal. But in case of unipositive ion, number of electrons decreases, but there is no change in nuclear charge. That means nuclear charge dominate than that which one? Dominate on that number of electrons. So like that, due to increased nuclear charge, of course nuclear charge is remaining same, but due to the decreased number of electrons, this time in case of cation, nuclear attraction is somewhat more comparatively with neutral atom. So that's why only that second ionization potential greater than that of first ionization potential. And similarly, like that, as we move forward in forward direction, that means IP3, IP4, IP5, like that, that ionization potential increases successively. That means IP3 greater than IP2, IP4 greater than IP3, like that. So for any given element, IP1 ionization, first ionization potential less than, second ionization potential less than, third ionization potential, so on, like that. So as removal of electrons successively, positive charge on the ion increases, that means number of electrons decreases, that means nuclear charge is more and more on successive removal of electron. So like that, IP values, what happens means increases. So this is the first why second IP greater than first IP. Now let us see what are the factors affecting ionization potential. So the first factor is which one means atomic size. So atomic size and ionization potential are inversely proportional to one another. As atomic size increases, ionization potential decreases. Why? Because as atomic size increases, compare here A and B. As atomic size increases, the electron get much away from the nucleus. That means nuclear attraction on outer electron decreases. So now what happens here? We can easily remove that electron. Means by providing less amount of heat energy, one can remove that electron easily. So like that, atomic size is inversely proportional to ionization potential. For example, if you consider in any group, from top to bottom atomic size increases, means ionization potential decreases. Okay, this is the first factor affecting ionization potential. And the second factor is nuclear charge. As nuclear charge increases, ionization potential also increases. That means nuclear charge is directly proportional to ionization potential. So for example, let it be the X atom. In the nucleus 10 protons are present. Let it be the Y atom. In this 20 protons are present. As the number of protons increases, nuclear charge also increases. As nuclear charge increases, the attracting power of that electron also increases. So this time we have to give more heat energy to remove the electron. So like that, as nuclear charge increases, ionization potential also increases. So this is the second factor which affect ionization potential. And third factor is here screening or shielding effect. So what is screening effect or shielding effect? Let us see here. First of all, screening effect is inversely proportional to ionization potential. As screening effect increases, ionization potential decreases. So let us see what is the screening effect here. For example, let it be any one atom. Here this is outermost electron, this is nucleus. Now in between outermost electron and nucleus, for suppose if only one electron is present in inner orbit, now this one electron may not screen the nuclear attraction reaching the outer orbit. That means this nucleus attract this electron strongly. So we have to give more energy to remove the electron in this time, because screening effect is very less, nuclear attraction is more. But as the inner orbit electrons increases, of course if so many electrons are present in between outer orbit electron and nucleus, so now what happens here? Due to the presence of inner orbit electrons, nuclear attraction may not reach strongly to the which one outer orbit. That means here, due to screening effect, nuclear attraction on outer orbit decreases. So this time, by providing less amount of heat energy, we can remove that electron. So like that, as ionization potential, that means as screening effect increases, ionization potential decreases. So a simple example, for example, let it be the classroom. For example, let it be the classroom. Here, this is the board, and here lecturer is nearby the board. Of course, so many benches are here, and from here also if one door is present. Now, for example, here one last bench student is there. He want to escape out from the classroom. But here, in between lecturer and last bench student, if no much students are there, that escaping possibility is very less, because that lecturer attraction is more on that outer student, so he can observe whether the student is there or escaped. So now this is difficult. But in between the student and lecturer, if so many students are there and they are in standing mode, now what happens here? These students will screen the lecturer concentration on the last bench student. So now that last bench student easily escape out from the classroom. So like that, as a screening effect increases, escaping possibility also increases. That means easiness increases. So ionization potential decreases. So like that, screening effect is inversely proportional to ionization potential. And another one, penetration ability. So what is penetration ability? See here. Penetration ability means S and P, D, F orbitals, they try to penetrate towards the nucleus. But that penetrating power is, order of penetrating ability is S orbital greater than P greater than D greater than F. That means in a particular orbit, among these four subshells, S subshell moves somewhat close to the nucleus, then P subshell moves somewhat close to the D subshell moves somewhat close to the nucleus, then F. So like that, this is the penetrating ability. That means in a given subshell, S subshell is near to the nucleus in a given orbit. That means the electrons present in S subshell are having strong attraction by the nucleus. That means it is difficult to remove electron from S orbital or S subshell comparatively with P. So this is the ionization potential order. S subshell greater than P subshell greater than D subshell greater than F subshell. So this is another factor affecting which one? Ionization potential. And another factor is electronic configuration. So what is the effect of electronic configuration? Let us see here. So we know that half filled and full filled configurations having extra stability. That means if you want to remove electron from such type of configurations, we have to provide somewhat extra amount of heat energy. So for example, chromium. Chromium configuration is argon 4s1 3d5. So due to half filled configuration, now we have to give some extra amount of heat energy to remove the electron from chromium. So this is the effect of which one? Electronic configuration. And another factor also there, charge present on ion. Charge on ion. So for example, Na plus Mg plus 2 Al plus 3. As charge on ion increases, now what happens? Nuclear attraction on outermost electron also increases, because increase in charge, what that is indicating? Decrease in number of electrons. These are all isoelectronic series. That means sodium plus Mg plus 2 Al plus 3. All these three are having 10 electrons each. But in case of Na plus, 11 protons, here 12 protons, here 13 protons are present in the nucleus, but electrons are in same number. But as the number of protons in nucleus increases, automatically nuclear charge also increases. That means it is difficult to remove electron from Al plus 3, then Mg plus 2, then Na plus. So these are the different factors affecting